It's Transporters96 here with another video where I'm just expressing my thoughts on some new products shown from Hot Toys and Sideshow. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Hot Toys Black Widow, the Sideshow Collectibles Green Lantern, and the Hot Toys preview picture for Hawkeye. I don't have too much to say about each one of these, so this should be a relatively short video, but I thought since there's three different things to talk about, even if I don't have too much to say on each topic, it would still be worth talking about. So yeah. So this Black Widow figure, I wasn't sure if I was going to get. I mean, I have the first Avenger Black Widow. I didn't get the Winter Soldier one, and so I was thinking, it might be time for an updated Black Widow. So the pictures came out looking quite nice. Her costume is much more intricate than the others. The others were really a black suit, skin tight, suit there. While this is more interesting, it's got more texture to it. It's got red and blue highlights. It's got some armor pads and things of that nature to really make it different, which I do think is quite cool and would make it stand out from your other Black Widows. So it doesn't look like you have the same figure three times. It is clearly different figures, which I do like a lot. This one comes with more accessories, which I definitely like. As you can see, you do get the two extended and folded up batons. You get two large rifles, as you can see here. Those looking very nice. Be interesting to see what they do in the movie. You get a pistol, and then you get also like a dagger that's non-removable. And then this is my favorite accessory. You get these electric blasts on her arms there, which I think is really cool because she uses the taser electricity to, shock people sometimes, which is interesting. Overall, the figure looks quite nice. The face sculpt is redone. It's reused from the Winter Soldier. That's confirmed to be the case. And then the hair is new. Obviously, it's a new design. I can't say that I love the face sculpt. I don't know why, I just don't like this. The hair looks a little too frizzy, and then I think that they should have redone the face sculpt. This one, it almost looks creepy at some angles. I don't know why. I'm not liking it too much, I have to say. And then, it did go on pre-order here. As you can see, you have it up. It is $220, which is about $20 overpriced for a Black Widow figure. This one comes with a little bit more accessories, and the fact that Sideshow or Hot Toys prices have been rising, it makes sense why she's a little more expensive. That being said, though, I don't think that she's worth it for me. If you don't have a Black Widow figure, you might want to get this one, although you definitely need to know that Civil War or Infinity Wars, you'll have another chance to get another one. So if you want to wait, be my guest, because there's going to be plenty more Black Widows, and they'll get better as they go on. I don't think that this one is fantastic. It's all right though, and she doesn't come out until November or January of 2015 or 16. So you've got a little bit of a wait. Not too bad though. Going over the next thing, we did a preview picture for Hawkeye. He might be going on pre-order this week, maybe next week, maybe in a month or so, but he should be going on pre-order soon by the fact that they did release a preview picture. Overall, nothing much to be said there. It's just a nicer shot of his quiver with the arrows in it. As you can see, the quiver is something that's very different from the first Avengers Hawkeye to now this Hawkeye. It's got a very different design. The other one was more of a cylinder, a long cylinder, while this one is more of a flat oval with the arrows in it. Overall looking quite nice, and then he is in a winter style background, which is when they invade the Hydra base. So looking quite nice there, and just a little tease that's really just meant to tell us he's coming soon. So I haven't decided if I want this one or not. I have the first Hawkeye. Obviously that one shot up in price and was really rare, so I can imagine that this one is going to do quite well with sales. So I might want to pick one up just because I know that the value will rise, as well as we'll always get another Black Widow and another Iron Man and another Captain America. We'll get those all the time. But Hawkeye, we don't get to a Hot Toys figure of him too often. At most, we'll get one every Avengers movie, and we won't get any in between. So that might be another reason to get this one. I'll have to see how different this is compared to the first one. If it's not much different, it wouldn't be worth it to me. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is this Sideshow Collectibles Green Lantern figure. They did show this a while back. It has finally gone on pre-order. Obviously looking cool. This was the preview picture that they showed about a week before it came out. They showed this picture. Sideshow usually does that. I mean, just this week, they released this picture of the Black Cat statue, and then the full line of, pictures will come out in a couple days. Well, this one, they did the same thing here. They give us a preview picture, and then the full gallery will come out in a couple of days. As you can see, based on the preview picture, I thought about maybe getting this, because I really like this construct piece, and I was really hoping that he'd have a bunch of different constructs and cool accessories. Unfortunately, he really doesn't for the most part. He comes with some standard accessories. He comes with feet that are meant to be posed in like a flying position, and then he comes with, or boots that were meant to be posed in flying position, and then just regular boots. He comes with a set of open hands, very straight, almost like saluting hands, 2 fists, and then an extra holding hand for the lantern. So he comes with this, you know, basically standard amount of hands. He comes with a lantern, a base that is able to do a flying stance, although it's more of a hovering one. It doesn't have a dynamic pole, pole, so that you can pose them flying around, you know, stuff like that Hot Toys does. This is more simple, a simple version of that. And then you do get the construct fist. I would have liked some more construct pieces. I think that would have been really cool and something that they could have easily done and really made this figure pretty interesting. As of right now, I don't plan to get it. I thought maybe I would, but just seeing the full pictures, nothing too special in my opinion. Looks alright, but just not worth it for me. Going over the face sculpt, at some angles it can look kind of strange, but when you do compare him to like Batman and Superman, it really fits in. They look good together, I have to say. It definitely looks like they're following the same style of artwork for Superman, Batman, and Green Lantern, so they don't look all different from different, you know, versions of the comics. They look like they're from the same comic series, which I do like. The costume doesn't seem so well fit. It definitely seems like a Sideshow costume. It doesn't seem like a Hot Toys quality one. But it still looks alright, and I do like the metallic green that they used. There is an exclusive with this guy, which is, let me try to find it here. Yeah, this is the Sideshow exclusive. I don't know why there isn't pictures. Yeah, I guess there isn't pictures. Alright, well, I don't know about that. Overall, though, he is looking quite neat, and I do have to like him a lot. So I would say that this is a decent one to get if you're a big Green Lantern fan. It's $220, which is definitely overpriced for Sideshow, but Sideshow is starting to move in on Hot Toys prices, which is unfortunate, but it's, you know, something that that's going to happen. So overall, I think that he is quite a nice piece, and if you do like Green Lantern, it's definitely going to be a great one for you. Other than that, though, if you don't really collect the Sideshow stuff, then it's definitely not going to be worth it, and an easy pass for you. So there you go. So there's just some of my thoughts on 3 small things that were either released on pre-order or a preview picture for Hawkeye there. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on some upcoming Hot Toys and Sideshow products. Thanks so much for watching.